Hey app lovers, thanks for joining again. First of all, I want to wish every single one of you a happy holiday season. Now, during today's video, we're going to discover how the WWE leverages their historic digital assets to offer a digital subscription for pay-per-view or video-on-demand TV through their mobile application. Before we dive into this, I want to just recap very quickly the 2020. It's been a great year for app lovers. We've grown from how to create an application, what are the main and most difficult points that you need to have for your project, and now really entering into more details of how the sports and entertainment industry is using new technology to provide a digital ecosystem to their fans no matter where they are. If you also want to check the latest app review that we did for the 49ers mobile app, you can go ahead and click here. Now let's jump right into it. So as per usual, here's my phone and we're going to review the app together. So you can download it on your mobile device or you can just watch the videos. So what is WWE? WWE, to be fairly honest, I know it by name. I know maybe I used to play a video game, PlayStation 2, so SmackDown versus Raw, perhaps you've heard of it, but besides that, I really don't follow it much. So I would say a very not qualified person to talk about the brand. However, that said, I still believe that they're doing a great job because I still know the brand and I know a lot of people who also know the brand, and it has over 800 million fans worldwide. So let's jump into the app, WWE. Now, something that I find very interesting is the first thing that you watch in the application is a button that says watch. It's really just the Royal Rumble for 2020. It's okay. They're giving you some free content that you can watch right up as soon as you open the app. Another interesting fact is the navigation of the application itself. As you can see, there is a top bar navigation menu and then there's a bottom bar navigation menu. So depending on the section where you are, you have subcategories inside of that section, which makes it very simple to navigate for the user. What we can see is that it is mainly content feature. It's super interesting to see that there's 3 levels of content firewalls, let's say. Number 1 is if you are a full-time subscriber. Hi Kat, thank you for joining. So you are a full-time subscriber, you can watch all of the pay-per-view and video on demand, and then if you give your information, then you can watch some personalized, some special videos that are not included, that you don't necessarily have to pay for. So it's kind of cool because they have, let's say, a content or a section in the app for depending of what type of fan you are. If you're very new to WWE, then you can just watch things for free. If you're kind of a fan, you can subscribe and then you have more content to view. And then if you really want to go the next step, you can purchase and subscribe now and go for the full access that it costs, I think, $9.99 per month. Now, navigation wise, we see that we have the WWE pay-per-view. So again, this is really, if you're a subscriber, you can watch to all of the pay-per-view. It's interesting that you have all of the year, but if you continue going down, you have all of the historic. So it's really all about how the history of WWE, what they're doing, and they're really leveraging their historic assets to create some digital content. Now, if we go to Raw, I think Raw is a type of league, let's say, and then SmackDown is another type of league, if I'm not mistaken. Perhaps I am. Let me comment if you know more about this. But as we can see, there is free content if you just give in your credentials. And then you have another section, which is NXT. I'm guessing that it's another category. And then you have in-ring. So you have a lot of featured content, some specials for Christmas, best of the year. You can also have some historics like Superstars 1993, which is amazing, I find. And then of course we have the original content, not the things that they've created. This is more like shows and things that you can see through their network. And then Watch Now is really the things that you can just connect and watch now, or that are live at the moment, right? So this is the top part. Now, if you go to the bottom, the first section that we have is the latest news. So it brings up all of the latest news for the WWE network, which is very interesting, and you can keep up to date with what's going on. Then the second one is the WWE network itself. So it's everything to do with their digital assets and all of their content. And then you have the superstars part, where you can search from all of the historic champions. You can see from all of your current players that are participating in today's tournament, the Hall of Fame, from the historics like Andre the Giant. Yeah, I know some of them. Batista is the guys from Guardians of the Galaxy, the blue dude. I don't know if you remember, but yeah. Then you have alumni, and then you have all. So basically here you can select your favorite players, and then it's going to bring up everything super easy for let's say when you put here your favorites, and you can search from the profile of each of the players and get more information about them, from where they are. So he's actually from Grenoble. Funny enough, I used to live close from there. And you have all of the historic, so it's curated by each individual player. And finally, we have the last option that says search, where you can just type in anything and it's going to bring anything that has that word, which I find it's incredible. So you have pay-per-view, you have the superstar itself, then you have the series. But I mean, it's very easy because you can search anything and it's going to curate it very quickly, which is brilliant. I mean, the data entry inside of each context and the metadata that they managed seems to be functioning very well, which is giving an extreme positive for the customer experience. You can quickly find anything you want in a simple touch. Brilliant. Now, finally, we have the more section, where you can sign into your account. You can be redirected to the shop, which we all know how that works, tickets and events. So you can buy the latest tickets and so forth. So this is very straightforward. And finally, WWE community. So what the WWE does besides as a brand in the community, and how they're working. So you have all of the videos, information, and so forth. This is an in-frame of a web view in the application. And that's it. I mean, it's very short, but I feel that the WWE did an amazing job. It's very user-friendly. You can access content directly, very easy, understandable to navigate, very well done, how they use their colors, how they use their brand. We can see that there's no partners, and there's no necessity to really promote any other third parties, which gives them actually a strength as a brand, that they have such a connected tribe that they can sell to them their digital assets, and that's enough to survive. Well, I mean, up till today they have over 2.1 million subscribers for the $9.99 per month subscription. And on top of that, the WWE still sells the broadcasting rights to big TV networks, cashing in some money there. So their two main sources of revenue have been through the mobile application and through their broadcasting rights. And then of course we have ticketing, but well, we know that 2020 has been very particular, so that's not really something that they're counting on. However, you also have the merchandising. So it's very interesting to see how they work. I really feel it's a user-friendly and approachable application. And yeah, I mean, I think that, of course, the main focus of the app is content. There's no community, it's kind of a Netflix, but for WWE, right? Let's like simplify it like that. But they're doing a great job on that. And I'm sure that in the future, they either roll out another app so you can connect via the fans, or they integrate some additional services here. So I'm intrigued to see what the team comes up with 2021. But that's it for today. And yeah, that's it, app lovers. This is the review of the day. It was very simple, but I mean, it is very simple because WWE really just did an outstanding job with their mobile app. I hope to see more future applications. What we can learn from this is going to be something that we're going to discuss in the next video. So stay tuned. Have a great holiday season. Have a great New Year's Eve. Wish you all the best for 2021. Stay home, stay safe, and take care of your close ones. Bye-bye. See you.